Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Kingdom of Steel channel. Today, we're going to take a look at Steel Division 2. We are going to see YUYU versus Atkpwr. Now, if you guys don't know, Atkpwr has done a game on his live, and I thought it was an incredibly interesting game, and I decided to cast it. So, this is what we're going to see. And what bothers me from live version, although I prefer live version because they're awesome because you can hear the reaction and how the player plays. But what bothers me is that you cannot see what the opponent actually has and what works and not. And so I decided I will do it. And so we're going to take a look at YUYU, who is again with his incredibly toxic Indian head deck. and just to take a look at the C face, he's got one card of rifles. In his previous deck, he had two cards of rifle, but he opted to get them in B now. In B, got two cards of rifle early, unvetted, with one card with the half track, 12.7 million. So, scary stuff. But anyway, he's got 18 M4A1. He got 6 supplies, 9 M18 Hellcat, 9 M10 tank destroyers. He got 4 xylophone and 8 long tom 150 mil. And he's also got one card of 47 anti-tank plane. So that's a lot of stuff. And then you can see in his deck too. A face, he's got the Rangers with basic. B face. Oh, and he's also got some Engineers double star. Got some M4, some M4 2KH range, the 105. He got only 3 M5 gun. In B face, he doesn't have any anti-tank except for the Rhinos. Rhinos are pretty good by themselves. They have 120 mil of defense, and they do 90 mil penetration, so that's normal. He doesn't have a lot in terms of tank, but he does have the howitzer, so you know that could be good. Um, but it's a bold move. It's a bold move. Sure. What else does he have? The Bofors, of course. He's got some artillery. Got one of the long tom in A phase. This well, and he's got some P8 along with 7 bomber. That's a 500 pounder. I'm surprised he's not going for the P38. Okay, it's more expensive, but not by much. Just points. You only get one. No, there's that. But this is an automatic kill on anything touches. But of course, if you're going for a soft target, you're going to enjoy that one anyway. But since you don't have anything in space, you know, maybe powerful. But anyway, he is playing on the V for for victory, so that explains why he doesn't have much in space in terms of planes or whatever. Um, but yeah, so this is the deck. Now we're going to take a look at Atkpwr's deck. Here he's going with 750 on a balance income. He's gonna bring in A face. He's gonna have the AS42, the Atkpwr Panzer, some Atkpwr non-vetted. Atkpwr has to be the only person that doesn't vet is him, and noobs out there has to be the only person that doesn't vet their Atkpwr. It's just you should absolutely vet them, get them in B face for 4 of them. If you're, you know, if you could get one in A and one in B. I don't know. Double vet recon are just that much. So I don't know why he doesn't. But anyway, and then he's gonna get some Pioneer Führer, some LW Jagger. These guys has 10 SVT-40, 4 MP-40s, and a machine gun. They're extremely potent. They're really, really good. Really good. Anyway, he's going. He's only got one card of them, so they're coming in phase A. He's gonna get some Pioneer Dishearten as well. In my opinion, this is the best Pioneers. Disheartened Pioneers is the best because they get suppressed quick. You can press the back button. benefit damage earlier, faster. Anyway, also coming in with Panzer Grenadier 41 Panzer Bush. And in B phase, he's going to go with the Decima, Panzer Grenadier 41. And in C phase, he's going with more Decima Arditi and some Panzer Grenadier. Again, no more leaders. I just noticed there's only one card of Pioneer leaders, but he does have the Batterie Führer coming in B phase. There's 4 of them. Why not? I guess, you know. And then he's going with the Panzer P40, some Tigers in A phase as well. 8 Stug tree. Interestingly, he's going with 1 vet on his Stug. You often hear Atkpwr complains about his things not hitting stuff. Well, that's the reason right there. 1 vet Stug, not a good Stug. Want them double vetted always. And then you get some Tiger E as well, 1 star. I would probably got them in C phase myself, but you only get 2 more. But sometimes 2 can be a difference. I don't know. It's a nice combination. It's just I don't like this 2-3 star. There's a lot of argument here to be made since there's not a lot of tank in the deck, and they would be valid. I'm not going against that. But you do have enough 8 deck to compensate for that. Anyway, he's going with the MG34 Dishearten. I'm not that much of a fan of these guys, but yeah, how cheap they are, they can definitely, and they do have more availability than regular machine gun. In this case, there's only 1, but it's 15-point difference for almost the same machine. IG-18, IG-33. Only got 1 card in A phase, and then he's going with these Panzer 4 in phase. He's got a commander, got some Panzer Shrek Martyr trees coming in A phase with the Pack 38 1 star. He's also got some Pack 40s in A phase, and then in B phase, and got 2 Elephant. And that's a funny decision because usually 1v1 you don't bring these. But I guess you just never know. Ezek Z2 plus the Flag 36 phase, so he's going a little bit light on the AA, but usually ZKFZ players at the level of Atkpwr, they can keep them alive pretty much the entire game, or at least until C phase, you know. So it's not a bad combo to have chosen. But personally, I think I would have exchanged these guys, get the Flag 36 A phase, because this is not the good Flag 30. They only do 90 rounds per minute, which isn't the greatest. The other one does 120. And oh, I'm sorry, you can only get these guys in A phase. That would explain. That would explain it. Sounds good. Artillery is going with a lot of stuff. 81 mil mortar in A phase. He's got the Lorraine 150 mil, which in my opinion is the best artillery in the game, hands down. This is the best thing you could ever get. It's light. It's a work in progress apparently still, but it's on track. There's a lot of rounds. It's 150 mil. Shoot fast. 5 rounds per minute compared to a Hummel. We don't have one here, but I think this is like really, this is good stuff. And then on top of that, he's got the Morser 220 mil, and this is very potent. It's huge. I don't like huge artillery, but you know, huge. Can do a lot of damage. I wonder though if he wouldn't have been better with these guys. Get 6 of them. They're 95 points. You know. Anyway, and then he's going with the Parviero Fokker 190 and the D70. The O270 does only has 8 250 kilogram. I guess can be good. You use them for infantry suppression more than anything else. I'm surprised he didn't take these Fokker rules because this one is some of the fighter bomber, my opinion. But I mean, you got a 250 kilogram and you got 450 kilogram, and these thing kills a lot of damage. The thing with these guys is that if there's one that falls, it suppresses the other unit, and then there's the 3 other that falls as well. So you get more surrender that way. Whereas if there's only one bomb being dropped, well, in this case there's 8, so it doesn't really. But these guys, right here, they drop all in the same area, and so that one unit is being suppressed to hell, and so it will surrender. Whereas if there's just one bomb, it'll just go into a fallback state. You know? And if there's one late, the 250 kilogram will have these bursts. It won't do the same effect. Anyway, just whenever I see these guys, I always take them. To me, they're so worth it. So this is the deck. We're gonna go into the battle, and I'll see you soon. And here we are with the game. Atkpwr will be in the blue corner, and YUYU will be in the red corner. He changes his name, but it is YUYU. He has different account. His first account has been banned, and he's using many different accounts, but this is his account where he's the rank number 1 on the leaderboard of Steel Division 2. I wonder how he got there. But anyway, AS-42 coming in front, another AS-42, and Atkpwr Panzer, my favorite units in the game, because they're so cool. Alright, M8 is going to start racking up some kills. He misses the Pioneer Führer. He actually misses pretty much everyone. He's going to go for that Panzer Grenadier 41 Panzer Bush. Atkpwr has only got 6 of them, and he's actually didn't get any kill whatsoever. Over here, there's an M8 with M1 gun. AS-42. Looks like he will kill that M20. And he does. There you go. Over here, there's a danger of that M8 lurking around. Atkpwr will move this guy inland. P47 coming in, being shot at by the 20 mil, and they stop it. Nice move there with the ZKZ as well. Over here, we have some machine gun shooting at the basics. More kills. M3 will go away. And now there's only a Rangers with an M4A1 coming in. There is no threat to the M4A1 here whatsoever. Kills the Panzer. Shoots at the machine gun. He will advance his tank alone. Coming in with the Rangers behind. Over here, Pack 38 will start shooting at the M8. He sees that and he's going to run away. And he's going to go somewhere where this is not a threat for him. How did he see that? I don't know. Good question. I mean, maybe the machine gun sees it. Let's take a look. Doesn't look like he sees it. He's not supposed to see it.
Germans ahead.
Over here, we have Rangers coming in. The fight has begun here. Basics versus Pioneers. The Basics will obviously win this one. There's the AS-42 coming in for support, but the M4 will get a shot at it. M4A3 103 coming in right here to destroy this. LW Jaeger coming in into the house there. Going to be facing the Ranger at some point. Pack 38. Lacks the time to shoot. Now there's a bazooka in the area. M4 will stay away. Long Tom coming in. Already in the game. There is one. He's got it in A phase. Doesn't look like he's going to use it right now. We're mid A phase right currently. More pioneers coming in. M1 gun. It's going to take some position around here. LW Jaeger will surrender. Oh no, they're fanatical, but they will die either way to the Rangers. There you go. He unloads the Long Tom. I'm going to bring this guy just to check where the AA is. He's going to do a defensive fire here. And now he's going to start shooting. Atkpwr moves it. There's not much action other than that little thing going on. Bofors 40 mil starting to come as well. There's the first shot. The first shot of a long series of artillery game. There's going to be a lot of artillery in this game, in case you didn't see the decks. Atkpwr started to come in. Pack 38s as well for Atkpwr. Atkpwr is going to move that. He doesn't move really far, really. Big artillery like that, they do have, you know, a certain thing. He's moving right back where he was. This is not going to matter. That artillery circle is probably like this, you know? You should definitely just move away from it. Yeah, he's being very dangerous with it. E40, RG18. Doing some work on the basics. Martyr 3 coming in as well. Martyr 3s don't do that much damage, I think. They do 130, which is the same as a Panzer IV. But they are cheaper, you know. They cost 35 points, so there's that to think about. Yeah, and you see now he's being targeted by it so bad. He doesn't look that damaged, but still, it's taking a lot of chances. P40 providing a little bit of support, not that much. Over here in the south, we have some movement from the Rangers. The little dude did die to the M4 Sherman, which is probably why he's bringing a Martyr 3. I like to put ATs around here. Just because here, well, it's just... It's fine. I guess it's fine. It's just a personal preference. Going for this SZKFZ, I don't remember seeing any planes coming in here. It's a real wonder how he got to... Oh, he sees it. But how?
Ryan, get down.
He actually sees it, but how? That's the question. Okay, these guys.
He's burning.
Yeah, this guy. That's the reason why he sees it. You don't see it from the line of sight of this guy, but this guy's line of sight actually goes for it. I guess we should stop being so paranoid with YUYU. But I mean, there's just so many moments where it looks like he's cheating that it's hard not to be paranoid against this player. with his account being banned too, his main account, you would think that, you know, 3-star units here. We have 2-star. Mortar starting to do some damage on that M1. There's a commandant coming in a motorcycle. Wow. Where is he? You have to think that it's this little dude. He's the driver. I don't... It's a motorcycle commander. That's... Oh. How weird. Okay, that is a weird transport for a 4-people commander. Oh my lord. Alright. Let's not question it. Coming in again. The P-47 got shot by it. You always gotta keep moving these guys, especially if you've been targeted first. Like, you know you're being targeted again. You've got to move them. I bet he's a little busy over here, and you can actually see that in his live video. This is a battle from his live. You can see exactly what Atkpwr was thinking during those moments. He thought that there had to be some recon behind the line, but there really isn't. YUYU doesn't need recon. He only needs game codes. And but in this case, he's just not moving his stuff after they fired, and so that's completely normal. You would get shot at, and eventually these would die. Like, he's getting lucky now because the shots are not that accurate. There you go. He's gonna move in. He's gonna start calling in some artillery reinforcement. Nothing happening over here. There's some howitzer 105 mil that's going to be coming as well all across the map. So it's a good thing that Atkpwr is now starting to call in his own artillery, because the Lorraines are something else. The Lorraines are really, really good. I love these guys. They're fast too. They're not slow. If you're good on your micro with these guys, you can just all take them together and, like, specific target, you shoot them with 4 low rain, and then you give them the order to move, and you're kind of good just like that. They don't need a lot of micro, really. Rangers coming into the wood. We are now in B phase. Rifles early. This is where YUYU has less income. So it is time for Atkpwr to kind of move forward here. M3A1 getting destroyed by that mortar tree. The M4 now hides. Gets a crew panic. These guys are going to keep moving backward. M1 gun dead. There's another... Oh, that 105 is actually shooting at that IG-33. Atkpwr will not retreat out of there. Doesn't do a lot of damage to that M5. Oof. There you go. Now he's going to fall back. Actually kills it. So that's really good, because YUYU only has 3 of these guys. Gets pushed back by that SZKFZ. Both of them. 2-star SZKFZ. Cannot kill the P-47. We finally have 3-star Pentagon here. These guys will do a lot of damage. They got the Panzer Bush as well, so they can actually shoot at that half-track. And there you go. Half-track goes down, but now the M4 is giving some supporting shots. and the infantry will have to run away. And there you go. Now they are in a safe position. No veterancy here. Like 38 being shot at by the Rangers. There you go. And that is it. Atkpwr shooting but not moving. That's a problem. That is a big problem. Sparviero coming in. But the AA will do some business. He did drop the bombs. And destroyed his opponent. Now he's going to capture that flag, maybe. Yeah, does capture the flag, gets a 12-12. Temporarily, because unless he moves this infantry, it doesn't look like he's going to be moving anyone. There's nothing to stop him, though, if he wanted to. And there you go, that 150 mil already dead from the low rain. Just look at how good these guys are. And now he's got 3 of them on the map. He's going in different area. But the way Atkpwr plays his artillery, he's actually better off like that because he always forgets to move them. So it's better they're not packed into a single cohesive unit. Gets a surprise of his life as soon as he got in the house. And now they refuse to fall back. And that is a bug that happens when your unit is close to a house. They will refuse to move. And they'll just stay there and be happy to get killed. It is something that happens. There's going to be some 81 mil mortars on the Rangers. Atkpwr is going to be using his mortars as a form of death from above type of gameplay. DO-217 with the 250 kilogram bombs. Doesn't get a lot of stuff. And you see, that's the problem with these guys, is that they are dispersed a lot. So they don't do as much damage because obviously your airplane is going to be suppressed by the time it comes to the enemy. Whereas the Focke-Wulf with all the small bombs, he's dropping them from really close to the ground. So they can't be dispersed that much. Lorraine doing a lot of jobs on the howitzers. They will already have to go away. These guys are getting suppressed as well and supplied at the same time. And that is a mistake, is that you supply your artillery at the same time that they're shooting, because you just never know when the artillery is going down. And so it is a complete waste of supplies. You're better off just putting your supply cars away. And then when your artillery is actually out of ammo, then you come in and you resupply them. Especially if your idea is to keep them static. And obviously this is what YUYU is doing. He's keeping them static. He's not going to move them. And you see the supply almost died already from the 105 mil. I'm sorry, the 150 mil. Could need a little bit more range. Would have been great if Atkpwr could have sneaked some recon artillery observer with the radio, and you know, like, you put them here, you sneak them across, you hope not to die in this open area, come in here, move, hope not to die, and then, you know, just kind of sit there. Or even you can move like this, come here, kind of sit here, and it's a sneaky move, but I feel like if you're not sneaking bazooka unit to the spawn, then it's fair game. You know, where's the limit? That's my limit. Is you can put recon unit behind the line near the spawn, as long as they're not there to shoot your units as they unload, because that is just dirty in my opinion. Alright, that gun is dead. There's some Panzer P40 coming in into the woods. A dangerous endeavor, but there is some, you know, troops there. 3-star unit all across the line here. A really bold move to put a recon there. He really doesn't want to miss anything coming out of this forest. M4A1 getting shot at by the Martyr. Penetrate one and dies to the other. There you go. 3-star Martyr trees doing a lot of good work. The infantry is going to move on now. So, helped by the Martyr trees. There you go. Direct fire. Martyr tree is going to move on, which is a dangerous move. And I don't know what Atkpwr is doing with this infantry, but they don't look very sure of their next move. It looks like everyone is just going to wait there instead of moving forward. And that is fine. There's a M1 gun coming in for that Martyr. Doesn't look bothered by the infantry whatsoever. Decima and Decima Esploratori, which mean explorers, really? Which is what I'm assuming it means. Esploratori. Esploratori. Still shooting at the 105 mil, but the problem is these 105 mil are running away quickly. So now he keeps shooting, but there's almost nothing to shoot, unfortunately. He's also going for that M2HB. And now you have a really, really small area. Of course, has to hit, you know, at the complete opposite inside instead of in the middle. But it still does a lot of suppression to that machine gun. No kills yet. Still no kill. Jesus. These guys are powerful. Rifles coming in as support. Over here, still no movement. That 105 is doing some damage to soft targets. 2 P47 coming in. And there you go. Gets into the Decima. Now these guys will have to... They'll have to retreat in face of the Rangers there. That Falker Wolf coming in, but it serves nothing. It did nothing. It's going to die, probably. And there you go. It goes down. And this is what fighter plane does in this meta. I don't think you want fighter plane. It is a waste to take them. You just might as well get a fighter bomber. It kind of does the same job because there's no way you're gonna bring your fighters across the front line against this powerful artillery that most people have and get the kill. So might as well just get a fighter bomber, give him a bombing mission, you know, close to your line, and then if you can, kill the enemy planes. But other than that, I don't know. I don't see the utility of fighter planes unless you're using them just for behind the lines, you know? You don't want to cross these guys across the front line. Back in the days, you could do that. We are now in phase C, by the way. Back in the days, you could bring your airplane because the anti-aircraft were buffed, but now they have been nerfed. Sorry, they have been buffed. Before you could do it because they weren't powerful. Now you can't because they have been buffed. This is what I'm trying to say, and now you just cannot get those fighters to do a good job for you. You can do it in A phase, that makes sense. You can do it behind your lines, but don't try to go across. And fighters are going to be good for when you've got like a train of airplane coming. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 airplane coming in. You call in your fighter, and then you target the last plane coming, because that last plane is going to come in here, and then as he turns around your fighter's gonna catch up with him, and then he'll shoot him down, and then you can call him back. But you don't want to go across that line because you will be met with a lot of anti-air guns. Anyway, IM-18 Hellcat coming for the Tiger with their APCR. They're basically all missing. That Tiger gonna shoot. Loader wounded. Doesn't even kill one. And now he dies. How many of these APCR they have? 2 each, and it did the job. It definitely did the job. Over here we have the Decima retreating now. They will surrender. Will they? Doesn't actually look like it. No, they're actually running away. These guys are only firing the machine gun. It's going to be hard for them to shoot, but Atkpwr will move them forward, I do believe. I guess not. There you go. There you go. There was just a little distance, and it is annoying when you take these kind of units. You really have to babysit them. And there should definitely be an option to... there should definitely be an option to choose if you want them to stop at the machine gun or if you want them to stop at the submachine gun range. To kind of limit the micro a little bit. Alright, rifles early coming in. M4A1 Rhino as well. Start shooting at that Decima Arditi. There's P40 coming in. Going to get shot by that M1 gun. But finds refuge just in time. He is gonna go forward and start killing some stuff maybe. Yeah, he did destroy that half-track or that M20, whatever it was. Now we'll start shooting at the infantry as well. The Decima are doing some okay job, but they're unvetted here, unfortunately. There's no leader to follow suit. And this is what both players are facing right now, is when they attack, they lose their veterancy. And so each guy's... When this guy attacks, he's going to attack against 3-star unit. It's going to be really hard. And then when he retreats the other attack, it's going to be the same thing. Although this time, these are 2-star only. I don't think there is a commander. Yeah, there is one, actually. It's just there's no veterancy on these guys. Atkpwr giving chase. Doing quite a lot of damage, actually, but the PD-47 are coming in. This guy's going to have to surrender. Still doesn't die. Almost. Will survive. Long Tom has been called in. A lot of Long Toms are coming in now. And he's going to start shooting them right on the spawn road, which is a noob mistake, really. You don't do that. You shouldn't do that. The Lorraine, again, noob actions here. Atkpwr is not moving his Lorraine. He really needs to be kept checked on that, especially if they have ammo trucks by them. You know, there's a lot of things going on, though, so, you know, I understand that it can be really hard to focus, especially fighting YUYU, because YUYU is either a cheater or he's a master of micro. Or both. Could be both, too. He calls in his M3 forward to attack. and he calls it back to attack. So that means once there's no more unit to kill there, it automatically goes back here in the safe position. And this is a really good move. I do it sometimes too when I think about it. It just means less micro for you when you give attack orders. The Lorraine are being targeted by a lot of people. The howitzers still alive. These guys are being shot back at too. And another one's being called. There you go. One long tom is going out. And that's what I was saying. It looks like the bigger the artillery, the easier it dies. And it's not because you move or not. It's just somehow it looks like the bigger the artillery, the easier it dies. You see these guys, the 105, they're still all alive. And over here, we already have 2 long tom being targeted and died. So, you know, what's the catch with that? We've got another. He spent another point for fighter. That's 115 points, and he's bringing them in dangerous position. Now the Mortar 220 started to shoot at the 105. And we'll actually put this game on pause. And there you go. And another kill from the long tom. This is what I'm telling you guys. It is easy to destroy these big stuff. And you'll see these guys are going to end up dying as well. Because they're big. And that's what it is. Big stuff dies quicker in the artillery. Try to notice it in your games as well. See if it makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to put this game on pause for you guys because my kid, it is his nighttime routine and I'm going to be there. So I'll just press pause here and I will see you guys in a second. All right. And here we are back. Kid is asleep, sound, safe and sound. Lorraine coming in again with the 105 against the 105. Lots of stuff. There's a bunch of Panzer II here, and they're doing absolutely nothing. They're just waiting to die, basically. I don't know. He could have easily brought them forward here. They would have killed that M8. All three. Like, he could use these guys to something efficient. They could come in here and support that Martyr tree, you know. Maybe even just here. There's definitely he's forgotten about them, or he doesn't think their use is good enough. But anyway. Xylophone 114 mil coming in. If you've seen the live, you see how destructive these guys are going to end up being. If you haven't seen the live, now you know. Chances are you have seen the live, but what's good with the live is that there's less viewers on the live, so there's less people that saw it than if I would cover just a game that he casted for real. Anyway, I wouldn't do that because there would never be no points in doing that. Oh, that was wildly out of range. Alright, he's going to be targeting all this area. The elephant is right here. I like how they only applied Zenith in the lower part. There's no need for the top. And I like how it's the aesthetic of it. It's pretty good looking. But anyway, M5 gun's gonna try to get the elephant. Now it's dying and he decides to launch that wave. And there you go. Elephant dead. Nothing else died though. Only the elephant. 245 points just died now. For the price of bit size 24. God, I'm bad in math. 8 multiplied by 4. 32. Okay. I'm really bad at math, all right? Don't judge me too much. Yeah, so 320 points to kill 245. But they will kill more, so, you know, it kind of makes it worth it for sure. It's a bit like my wolf pack of mortars, you know? And there you go. Bombs are dropping. Getting 1 basics to unload. Over here, that 150 mil is already dead. There's only 2 of them left. It looks like. You know what I find strange is Atkpwr is really good in the artillery war. He's really good at it, and pourtant, because I don't know the English word, pourtant, he's really bad at managing his artillery. He kind of just, you know, almost click and forget about them, and they end up doing a lot of damage. And I've always wondered how does he do that? Anyway, look, that 220 mil almost dead. Only 1 health left to it. Whereas these guys, the smaller ones, are, you know, all alive and well. And they have been targeted too. So, but there's no sign of damage on them whatsoever. The Bofors being shot at. That long time going unnoticed. These guys has not started to shoot yet. Another 105 coming in. P38 with the P47 coming in for a run. Will not shoot. And this one does. Almost kills that Pack 40. Fokker Wolf coming in again. What a waste. And he kind of just forgets about it, and now it's going to die. Oh, for sure. On top of a Bofors like that? Will he actually make it home? He will. He'll... Oh! Almost, though. Almost. But he makes it home. That was very, very dangerous. 220 mil. Another one coming in here. Troops are being unloaded. And suppressed. It is still a stalemate around here. Really good deck. I'm definitely going to steal Atkpwr's deck here. Maybe I'll make some change here and there, but I really want to go and try this deck. Although right after this cast, I'm going to be completing a Rima Rapana challenge. Someone in the Kingdom of the Noobs challenge us to use Rima Rapana against him because he thinks Rima Rapana is really, really bad. And in a way, you know, it certainly can be, but it's also... It was a good division. Now, since the infantry rebuff and all the commando traits and all that, it lost a little bit of value for sure because the Jacari are not commandos or are not anything, so they kind of lose that value. But it is still a good division to take, you know, as long as you're not fighting on Slutsk or something like that. 200 mil dying, and now the xylophones are going to be shooting. They don't shoot all their rounds. That one started to get shot at. It's not going to survive long after that. Oh, wow, that was ugly. The shells kind of went up. There was no recoil on that unit. And now it's probably going to die. I really hate how the more you go into the DLC, the less care is being given to the units. Like some units don't even have people on their vehicles. They're just empty. I want to see that that thing shoot again. We hear machine gun goes down. Oh, there you go. This is going to shoot. Was there recoil there? I don't know, but the shell went straight up. Almost hit the tank destroyers. There's still M5 gun. He only had 3. Now it's dead, and I believe that's the 3rd one. There shouldn't be any more M5 gun available to him. And basically now it is just an artillery war. There's not a lot of action. There's people over here. Finally, now there's a battery Führer with them, so they are keeping the 3-star even outside of range. Wow, really? Wow, you've got this much extra. That's certainly good to know. Look at that extra space. $12-12. Not a lot of action going on. The xylophone is again getting another target here. The long tom, they're being destroyed one by one. This one is actually surviving quite a lot. Now, battery Führer pretty much everywhere. These battery Führers are really good because, well, first of all, we've seen that they got an extra range. But also, unless this is the artillery range, and then the infantry range is just a little over. Because we don't see the artillery, the infantry range for him. Unless we go on Atkpwr. Yeah, okay, there you go. So that's the infantry range, and that's the artillery range. These guys are shooting again. And there you go, everything dead. Another tank bites the dust. That's 3 so far that have died on this hill. Howitzer still alive after all this time being bombarded. These guys too. Now, basics also unloaded here. This guy's about to run out of ammo. There's 10 shells left. Over here, we're still fighting 3-star. It's beautiful to see. Artillery hitting some stuff, almost hitting the commander there. The commander is pretty close, I gotta say. It is a 1500 meter range, so I guess it's not that bad because he can go up to here and get some veterancy up to here, more or less, you know. YUYU is also using the artillery commander to boost the front line. They're good for that because there's a lot of people in those squads. 1311 for Atkpwr. A lot of these 220 mil are now. Look at that shell, how high it's going. We can't even see it in the game. It's just going too high. Jeez. Oh, and here it is now. I think that's the one. Oh, there it is. It's one of them anyway. Oh, this looks like it's good. Oh, my lord. Oh, yeah, that's going to die for sure. Oh, God. This is, honestly, it is unlimited off-map. This is what these xylophones are. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. It's just unlimited off-map. As long as you got the ammo for them, you can have multiple shots of off-map. YUYU is now pushing pretty solid around here, and Atkpwr is not, I don't know the words. It didn't go unnoticed. There you go. These Atkpwr Panzer are still here doing nothing, though. I think they could do a lot of goods around here, or even here. You know, they could just be advancing with the Stug and providing some cover. Over here, there's a little push from YUYU, but he's going to go away from these Decima RDT. M3 half-track is going to go forward to get the shot at these. We're still seeing the artillery war Long Tom at 5 health. This one at 6. And these howitzers still alive. One died around here. It's being heavily targeted, though. M4A1 versus Stug. Stug's gonna die? Yeah, as he was turning to face the threat. These guys are gonna be in big danger from that M4. No, it's actually going into the forest. Pioneer dies. Martyr 3 doesn't have HE shells anymore. He's only got 1. A lot of good moves here. 3-star Decima. They're going to do a lot of problems to these engineers. But they're going to lose, actually, their 3-star veterancy. And unfortunately now they're only 1-star when it comes the time to engage. Atkpwr is going to move away from that grenade, but still gets it because these guys, they actually follow you. The only way to escape that is by falling back. There you go. Now the Batterieführer comes in. These guys are 3-star, gets the job done. M4A1 gets shot by something. The Pack 38 here on his APCR, unfortunately, but still does some good damage. Throws the grenade, gonna kill that one, but going to die now from this dude. Good moves, good moves. Still 12-12. Over here, there's a lot of units coming in for the forest and this hill. And there you go. Now he's using the Panzer IV to go into the forest with the infantry. But it's going alone. I wish they would have been 3 of them. And now they are some M4 Sherman, so he's going to have to be extra careful for that. M18 Hellcat. These guys are still aiming for the Tiger. Tiger 3, by the way. And there you go. Now they are shooting. Not dead. Over here, we're pushing solid with these guys. But there's unfortunately an M3A1 half-track, and these guys, there's nothing he can do against them at that distance. Tigers coming in. 13-11 for Atkpwr. These guys have not shot for a long time now. The 220 mil are still alive. The Lorraine is they survived the entire game, even being shot at. I can't believe he's not being targeted back. I don't know what's going on here. Was he trying to shoot these guys? And there you go, P-38 coming in with the P-47. It's coming in just to cover him. There's a lot of fighting in that forest. M18 Hellcats are coming in. Getting shot at by that tiger. They're shooting back. And they actually kill it. There you go. Just a bunch of frogs, you know, dancing around, actually killing it. Stug bailed out. There's nothing you can do against all of these armor. I like fucking... He could literally just walk forward here and win. 1311 still for Atkpwr. Over here we have an occasion, but he's going to retreat. Rifles coming in these houses. Oh, Panzer II still here. Another shot. And this time, this is going to die. I wonder why he keeps doing that, because there is no push happening here. There's nothing happening there, really. And it would be so good to just do on this hill to capture this flag. I don't understand what's his obstination with this. And I think him constantly targeting that contributes to the defeat that he's currently having. Like, it would be so simple to get a line of the xylophone all around here, shoot everything, and then you can literally just, you know, zoom forward with everything you've got and get the surrenders. But instead, he focused all of his energy. Like, look at that. It's been bombed to bits. I wish you could see the terrain deformed at this point, but you don't. It's just images, you know, put on the ground, which is unfortunate, because holes like that should provide a whole lot of cover to your infantry. It would completely deform the hill. Alright, we have an elephant here that is going to definitely control everything that's going on around here. Guys still shooting over here. Everyone is dead. Don't know what's being shot here, but it's not there. If there was something, there's still 105. There's only 2 Long Tom, and they're not shooting anymore. Over here, we're being targeted by artillery. Elephant looked like he's gonna move a whole lot forward. It's gonna force him, force YUYU to retreat from there. Still got some of these disheartened machine gun, and they're doing a lot of work. The fight here is pretty much ceased. No one is doing a lot of power move. The howitzer is actually running out of ammo. There's another one being called. The xylophone again. They're seeing another tank there called by Atkpwr is basically just bringing these guys there. And it's costing him 130 points every time to save himself from other key area. So at this point, I think it's actually beneficial for Atkpwr to come in here and get shot by the xylophone. Plus, it's eating a lot of resources as well. Because as long as they're shooting here, an area that actually serves absolutely no purpose, it means they're not shooting around here. It means they're not shooting around here to support his attacks. I don't know what's going on here. Pack 38 gets the Sherman to move away. Over here, the artillery has to get these guys to relocate a little bit. Elephant still here, running out of HE shells, but has a lot of AP, and that's his true purpose anyway. These guys started shooting back again at these guys. They're being used as fire support now instead of counter artillery. A little bit of moves over here, not much. The infantry has progressed forward. Unfortunately, the Batterieführer here is right in the open. There is a lot of them, 10 health, but he's alone, so there's not much that's going to happen. Long Tom being targeted by that 220 mil. By all of the 220 mil. Everything we're going to see explode here is going to be them. These Lorraines still have a lot of ammos in them. Get ready. It's going to go... Oh, and there's the DO 217 with their bombs. I want to see that more. Alright, it wasn't that epic. It really wasn't that as epic as I thought it would be. And I guess we... Oh, there you go. We're still seeing some. Nice, nice, nice. Get the rifle early. There you go. Kills a Long Tom. Gets another rifles to unload. These are some big shells. That Long Tom was... Was it full health? I mean, Christ. Lord Almighty. These guys actually ran out of... Are about to run out of MG ammo. The Pierrot coming in for the rifles over here. Gets to shoot some of some of their bombs. Weird little planes, but they did the job. Good shots here on that M10. I'm surprised it's still alive, being an open top canopy tanks. It's barely damaged. Like, it's getting almost direct shots. It's still there. There's the xylophone on that elephant. Doesn't kill it. There you go. Now he dies. Power move from the half track. There is a Pack 38 over here. But it doesn't seem like he's gonna be moving. There's no tanks coming either. This guy won't surrender. Not supposed to surrender. Not in the leader's area. Anyway, half track goes down. Rhino shooter knocked out. Bounce. Now this guy's gonna take the opportunity to kill that Pack 38. Pack 38 re-aims. Kills the M3A1, but now will die to the Rhino's HE shells. And there you go. We're having the support of artillery here directly on that rifle. They are now pinned down. That artillery leader died. There's one left here. It is a Pioneer Führer, so it's not going to do bad against these guys, but it is going to die as these guys will also get to shoot. There you go. 12-12. Tug with the Sturmpanzer 4. Doing some damage. There you go. Kills that M4. IG-33 just shoots in the open. These Hellcats are coming in. But there's nothing really for them to kill that much. There is no more tanks here. There's only a Pack 40 amongst the ruins of all the tanks that died here. DO-217 with the Sparviero. Nice! Actually kills the Rhino. That was a nice bombarding. Tug now has complete control with 3-star Tug on top of that. 13-11 for Atkpwr. These guys are still, and they're shooting different, and that's what they should have done the entire game, is to, you know, support their attack. Another more long tom has actually started coming back now, but you know, these guys are still all alive. So I don't think it's going to be hard for Atkpwr to reply in kind. Pack 40 died. Guy, this has done almost nothing. This guy is completely out of ammo now. He's not going to be able to do anything against the infantry. And there you go. That's where the support stopped for him. M4 dies to the Stug. Xylophone still shooting over here. I can hear planes coming in. The Sparviero. Doesn't look like the bombs dropped. Oh yeah, the bombs did not drop. P-47 gets the shot. Lots of planes in the air. P-38 as well. The P-38 is really just there to soak up damage from, well, not only to kill any fighters, but to soak up damage from the anti-air, just in order so that these guys can survive longer. And that's a tactic you gotta use with planes. You don't want to send them alone, or they will die. The next shot of these guys is already calculated. The long toms are going down. There you go. It's dead again. The bigger the artillery, the faster it dies. Well, these guys are still alive. One died. Oh, no, it's still here. There you go. It is currently dying, though. (13:11), still 2 minutes for the game to go. I'm surprised the xylophones are not shooting at the artillery. Because that would be... Oh, that's the range, I think. They only have 4,000 range. So they actually can't. Yeah, they killed the IG-33, but... I mean, why are they not doing it here? Now, YUYU doesn't have a lot of stuff left in terms of infantry, it kind of looks like. There's a push here being made. It could be successful. M10 tank destroyer getting hit by that 50 mil. That 50 mil has been here the entire game, by the way. It's finally seeing some action there and killing that M10 pretty easily. 3-star Pack 38. Come on, that is something to behold. The artillery now starts shooting at the long tom over here. M4 against the Sturmpanzer 4. Sturmpanzer 4 will not kill that well, I guess maybe he could, but it will not. But maybe, or damage over time, but it would take a long time, I think. Lots of bombers. They're now shooting their loads. Some of them did anyway. Some of them dropped here, which is weird. Very weird. I guess they were confused. It happens during wartime. Xylophone, not even on return fire now. 15 seconds to defeat for YUYU. He never put... Why wouldn't he push there? You know? And there you go. You have it there. Atkpwr defeating the rank number 1 in QP. 67 minute. 50-51. This is Atkpwr stats, by the way. 77% victory ratio in rank is extremely good. Clearly, he plays the Axis more. Multiplayer, 63% victory ratio, which is nice as well. So half, a little bit more than half of his game he's won. Is very, very good. Skirmish, he hasn't done any, or there's no data on that. He's done, yeah, he did do skirmish. 21 hours of skirmish, 8 hours of camping. Player level 7. Over here, the kill list. The Howitzers 105 did get some stuff. The SZKZ mainly. And the 220 mil. M1 gun got these guys. Bofors was pretty good. Got the fighters. Rhino. Xylophone. Obviously, they got the big tanks. M4A1 did good as well. The Martyr, Stug, and a Pack 40. Xylophone, IG-33. Long Toms got some stuff as well. But that's pretty much it. And for attack power, the Lorraine. There you go. Got the long tom howitzers. They're really good. They're extremely good. I mean, come on. Sparviero actually got some infantry. DO 217, same thing with a command tank. Tiger, yeah. Lorraine again, Lorraine. These guys really pulled through for attack power. Look at all this artillery. The Lorraines, as I said earlier, they're the best artillery in the game. We've seen in this game that they're highly resistant, and they kill. They kill a lot. Panzer Grenadier 41 got some good stuff. Decima as well. Here, 2 engineers and 1 recon. Pack 38 50 mil got some half track. Morzer 220 mil got the dudes here, and that's pretty much it. All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed watching that. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.